Hello everybody and welcome to BNHAddons, where I take your favorite characters and I find a way to put them into BNHA. Now, today we are going to be talking about Danny Phantom. Now, the way I'll be doing this is I will be explaining a little bit about the show itself and essentially just anything that goes on with the show. I'll be talking about the show itself, and then I will be describing how said characters will fit into the BNHA universe. Now, Danny Phantom is an American animated television show created by Butch Hartman for Nickelodeon, produced by Billy and Fold Studios. It originally ran from April 3rd, 2004 to August 24th, 2007. Show is about Danny Fenton, a teenage boy who gained ghost powers through an accident in his parents' lab, and who takes on the alter ego of Danny Phantom to save his town and the world from ghost attacks, all while struggling through his school and teenage life. Throughout the run, Danny Phantom has received 5 Annie Award nominations and generally positive reviews from critics and audiences, with praise primarily directed at its ensemble cast and comic book influence, themes, and storyline. Hartman himself has noted that the series, arguably his most popular and acclaimed work, despite its relatively short production life compared to The Fairy Godparents. Additionally, Danny Phantom has spawned video games, home video releases, toys, and other various merchandise. So, here's how I'll get into how I think Danny Phantom would tie into the B&H universe. So, let's say Daniel Fenton was born in 1990 to Jack and Maddie Fenton after his older sister Jazz, who was born in 1988. Now, I'm going to say Jack has a body type quirk, because, I mean, just look at him. While his wife Maddie has a technological quirk. Now, Jazz has the intelligence quirk because she's quick to pick up on things and is inquisitive by nature. I'm going to say that Danny was diagnosed quirkless at age 4, and as a result was picked on by everyone but his 2 closest friends, who are Sam and Tucker. Sam, I'm going to say, has an animal reflex type quirk. She's quick thinking, she's fast on her feet. She's also an animal activist, and having a quirk related to animals would probably put her in that kind of position. Tucker has a technological quirk. Specifically to pick things apart and fix them or make them better by identifying the smallest detail in each mechanical creation. Sam is also his future girlfriend, but that's not what we're talking about. So at the age of 14, there was an incident in Danny's parents' laboratory that forcefully awakened a dormant quirk in order for his body to protect itself from the hazardous blast that was created by a transportation portal. Danny had no idea how to control his powers, and so he hid them away until they got caught up in a villain attack and decided to try and use his new powers to help. Feeling good about helping to defeat the villain, Danny became the vigilante known as Danny Phantom, fighting Spectre-like villains with the help of his 2 friends, covering for him and backing him up in tough situations. Eventually, there was a problem which he could no longer hide his identity and had to come forward. As a reward, however, for helping him take care of a huge and nearly fatal issue, he was given a hero license along with his friends Sam and Tucker, who then went on to become support heroes for his benefit. Now, if you guys have any comments or anything on how you think they could better tie into this story, but I think personally that it ties in quite well to have the whole vigilante to hero, because that's kind of how he is in the show. He isn't a hero immediately. He has to get used to all of his powers. He has no idea how to use them. And half the time, everybody's thinking he's the bad guy until he actually proves himself. So that's why I'm going to say that he is a vigilante to hero, and that his friends are his support heroes, because they're always there for him, they're always backing him up in some way, and when he gets in really tough situations, they will come forth with some kind of gizmo or gadget to get him out of a tough spot. So this will be episode 1. I thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy.